I'm Craig Trnka, and we're in Pilot Point, Texas, home of Chad and Susie Chance and Hoofwatch. We're doing a series of videos for Sheridan, Wyoming, Bob King Days, and our judge is Austin Edens. Today, Austin has picked a bevel for the two-man class. It's made out of 1.5 by 15 inches long. It's set up for an E9. There'll be 7 of them in there, and it's got a Massillay toe clip. It's got an outside bevel, which is a double bevel. It's beveled on the inside edge and the outside edge. And then the medial branch is safed or sloping inward to safe it off from about the toenail all the way around and around the heel. And the inside edge may be slightly leaning inward, but for the most part, it's straight up and down. It's got a Massillay toe clip, so you got to have some material for that. But it's mostly a drawing shoe, and it's all hammer finished. Got me a nice toe bump to make my Massillot. Then we'll get the striker here, and we're just going to flatten it a little bit in the center. There we go. Perfect, that's good. You can see I've just made it come to a nice point right where I'm going to clip it. Just backwards, they're upsetting blows. I'm holding the steel at an angle on the anvil. Perfect. Takes a while to get that material out of your way. Perfect. I'm just going to get this going a little bit right here on the horn. So now we'll just hit this edge and then perfect. I've got it run out pretty nice. I have a bevel. I'm just going to clean it up a little bit, get my edges cleaned up, and then we'll go to the other side. All right, since it is a hammer finish class, we're going to just make sure that all these lines are done on the heel, because there's no really going back once you get this toe bent and the branch all done. Get the material knocked out. With a hammer finish class, I would get these corners off of there first and make it round, and then neck it up. I'm gonna get my Massillot started. All right, and then me and you. I'm gonna just clean up my edges and then me and you will flatten it. We took 2 heats on this, on the lateral branch. We'll take 2 heats on the medial branch. Since it's hammer finish, I'm going to come in and I'm going to make sure my heel has got real nice lines. It continues around. I'm in the center of the stock. I'm going to keep it straight up and down. and my hammer's going towards the foot surface. It's angling. Coming all the way around the edge to the center of stock. And then whenever we do this side, I'm leaning it a little bit and my hammer's coming straight into the stock. And I'm coming around the corner, center of stock. As you can see, this side leans in and this side leans out. So it makes a different appearance for your massillette in the toe. All right, before I make my toe bend, I'm gonna come and get a little bit of a point for my massillette to pull out, because if I make my toe bend, I might have material, but it'll stretch all the material over the whole toe bend. So I want to condense it so I have material left for my toe clip. So I'm just going to do it while it's cold and just come in here and get it started. Try and keep a line to where I have a section in my toe. All right, I'm just gonna crack it and just stay focused in the toe, because it's gonna wanna bend everywhere but the toe, and it wants to buckle sideways. So make sure you come in and just keep it as flat as possible. I'm gonna hold it tight. I'm gonna hit air right here. Try and tighten up my toe that way. Hold it, push with the tongs, and I'm hitting air out here to tighten up the toe the other way. It's leaning, and I'm just gonna come in here and tighten everything up, boom. Now it's leaning again, so I gotta lean it this way. You can see the massillette starting to tighten up. And we're getting a workable section in the toe. It's not so broad. I'm going to put it up on the widest part of the foot. Push it underneath. Do a little at a time. Push a little bit of it underneath. And I'll start right here, and I'll just work the whole section and bring it on around. I have a mark for my toenail, and that is 1 7/8". Hold on. All right. And then a mark for my heel nail, which is a 2 5/8". And then just kind of split the difference. We got a pretty decent heat. What I'll do is just kind of flatten these up from behind. And I'll run my edges. down the center of stock, and we'll flatter it. Perfect. We'll do the other side now. Come in here and just kind of clean up this heel. Last time you're going to get a crack at it. Pushing with my tong hand, pushing it underneath. And then follow it around. I'll crack it closed a little bit. Now I'm just gonna follow it around to the quarter, the heel quarter, come over the top of the horn. We got the toenails, which are 1.7/8". We got it shaped off, so we're gonna come in a little tighter than we did on the other side. And then we got the heel nail. And what we'll do is, to match up with the other side, we're going to come in a little bit in front of that. And then split the difference. Clean up my edges. Any kind of blowout I might have had from the nail hole. Right now we'll put it in to clip it. All right, I'm gonna just kind of clean up my material for my clip in here. All I'm doing is making a nice material to start with. When I say to start with, just a nice triangle. I'm going to find the edge, and I'm picking up, and I'm going to, it locked in right away. So instead of trying to pick up the tip of the massillot, now all I'm going to do is going to come in here and push down at the base of the massillot. And that pushes material out. Again, since it's a hammer-drawn class, I'm just going to clean up and make this. The nicer this is before I start to draw, obviously, the nicer it will be when it draws out with the hammer. I got a nice thick clip. I'm going to come in here and just kind of make me a nice lip here. Just and then now what I've got is I've got the massillot or the clip out of my way, so now I can actually forge a nice toe in it, because with this triangle up here, it's hard to make your toe look nice. So now we'll just go. You gotta draw your clip before you do your final cleanup heats on your branches, because with a toe clip shoe, the toe comes out of the foot comes out of the toe. So now I want to make sure that each branch looks nice out of the toe. Coming into the toe, it's easier for me just to hold on to it by the heel, and then I can really forge right on into the toe. Then I can come right here and finish out my branch. nails out a little bit. Perfect. Just a little bit more. Perfect. We're holding at an angle because basically this side is where the bevel starts. So you want to hold it at the angle. So you got the inside bevel as well. We're brushing everything up, try and make it pop a little bit, clean it up, get a nice flat surface on there. Just finish it up, kind of make it nice and flat. Now we're done with it.